God never designed the human being to live only by his own ability. That was never the plan. We were supposed to live under the influence of the Holy Spirit. And when you are under his influence, one of the first things he gives you is perspective. He helps you to see people and things and places the way God sees them. That changes your life. You don't respond the way everybody else responds because you see differently. Am I right? It's only the influence of the Holy Spirit that could have made Jesus to look at the people who killed him and say, Father, forgive them, because they don't know what they're doing. If you bring your thinking down to the natural plane, you look at adults, you say they don't know what they're doing and they're killing you. It has to be a spiritual understanding that will back that. So it's remarkable how after some time, some people turn on themselves. In marriage, they turn on themselves. And then the wife becomes the witch. The husband becomes the wizard. And then they begin to get revelations. In fact, since I married you, I've taken time to think about it. My life has been going down. Where did you get that revelation from? So, but it's easy. If somebody is hurting you, if somebody is offending you, somebody is nagging you, it's easy. If we don't come under the influence of the Holy Spirit, we become bitter. We become angry people. But before you realize it, you're a caricature of yourself. You just turn into a monster. Marriage shouldn't make us bitter. It should make us better. If we learn to depend on the Holy Spirit, because the fruit of the Spirit is what? Love. So whatever it is you experience, if you're under the influence of the Holy Spirit, it's love that comes out. It is joy that comes out of you. It is peace. The fact that you are married should now make you a sorrowful person. Permanently sorrowful. Why? Because of what he did. If you know 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 what he did. You don't even quote scriptures anymore. It is what he did. That's where the challenge is. But if we're under the influence of the Holy Spirit, he helps us to develop character, patience, gentleness, generosity, kindness. And then finally, as you develop that, the Holy Spirit helps us to develop leadership skills. Marriage helps us to develop leadership skills. I think marriage is the family is one of the best places God has prepared to help us develop leadership skills. I'm telling you, to develop character and to develop people skills. And people skills, that's what leadership is about. Dr. Mike Murdoch said, God gave you a family to prepare you for an enemy. There's hardly anything you will meet outside that you won't experience first at home. Home is where a guy learns to deal with his sister, learns to deal with his mom. Home is where a girl learns to relate with a man. If nobody, her dad, and then her brother. Home is where you have some extrovert, some introvert, and they have to learn to deal with themselves and understand themselves. I'm telling you, that prepares you. So no wonder in 1 Timothy 7, Paul the Apostle says, anyone who has not been able to rule well in his house, don't let him lead in church. Home